Welcome everybody to the A-7 District Championship game. This could be one of two games, but if Westview wins it here, it will be the only one and Westview will go on to state. Pretty nice day outside today, as Westview won this matchup yesterday 9-5 against the Gretna Dragons. And pitching for the Dragons is number 11, Taylin Rupiper. And she pitched yesterday, doing well through the inning she pitched, but gave up 6 in the 6th inning. Here comes the first pitch of the game, and it is a strike to start things out. Cadence Bozan is leading off the Wolverines today. And here comes the second pitch. Ball hit to left field. Off the top of the wall, Cadence Bozan gets herself on second with a lead-off standing double, bringing up number 5, London Danner, who took Rupiper yard twice yesterday.
Number 5, right fielder, London Danner.
Rupiper could be threatened here by Danner. And here comes the pitch. Fouled off for strike 1. And if Westview wins today, right now in this game, they don't got to play anymore, and they are headed off to Hastings, Nebraska, where state will be played for softball. Here comes the 0-1 pitch. Fouled off. Has a chance. Caught by number 11, or number 10, Ava Nance. And that'll be the first out for Westview. And now batting for Westview is Elkie Martin. Coming into the tournament, Martin is batting a .521. And she leads all freshmen in the state of Nebraska in batting average. Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 1. Westview still has a runner on second, trying to score and getting first on the scoreboard. Here comes the 1-0 pitch. Low for ball 2. Martin also hit one out yesterday to help Westview in their game against Gretna. .2-0 count. Here comes the pitch from Rupiper. Ball inside. It is a 3-0 count now. But there is one out for Gretna. Wind is blowing out towards center, so we could see some fireworks here. Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 4, and that is a 4-0 walk for Martin, bringing up number 26 for Westview, Ginny Holtorf.
Number 26, designated hitter, Ginny Holtorf.
Coming into the tournament, Holtorf is batting a .359 with 5 dingers, but she did hit 2 out yesterday. Pitch 1 of the new at-bat is low for ball 1. .1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Rupiper ends her streak of balls of 5 with a strike. So the count is now even at 1-1 with 1 out. Westview does have runners at second and first, so Gretna has a chance at a double play ball. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball to short. And umpires will call time, discussing if it was obstruction by Bozan at second. Waiting to see what the umpires discuss. That will be the third out of the inning, a double play. As Bozan was out for runner's interference. And that will end the inning for Westview as they score 0 in the first inning, giving Gretna the turn at the bats. Gretna hit 5 out yesterday, but those were the only runs they got. Also, it was the same 2 girls who hit it out for Gretna, as it was number 13 Emerson Johnson and number 14 Kennedy Barton. Storts will pitch for Westview, as Gretna did see her pitch a full game yesterday. Westview could be saving Emma Miller for the second game, just in case they lose. It is 74 degrees, which is hotter than yesterday, and it feels almost better than yesterday. But the wind is a little stronger. As to lead off Gretna is number 4, Marshall. Here comes a pitch from Storts to start the inning, and it is high and inside for ball 1. Coming into the tournament, Marshall is batting a .410 with 34 hits. And it is a 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 2. Gretna has a chance to score first here, as Westview is trying to prevent a game 2 in this district playoff. Pop fly gets out of the ballpark, so it will be a foul ball. Almost hit a pedestrian wearing a pink jacket over there. Thankfully did not get hit, but she was ducking for her life. It's 2-1 count now. Corners of the infield are playing up. The Savannah Pretty Man Jones is backing up a little bit. That is a strike 2. Marshall saw that. That is a even 2-2 count now. And there is not a cloud in sight. A beautiful day to be playing softball. Here comes the 2-2 even pitch. Ball hit to right center, and it is out of here. Gretna strikes first. That is 1-0. in the bottom of the first. Storts has now given up 6 home runs to Gretna, as Gretna hasn't really scored
Number 13, left fielder,
off of anything
Emerson
other than home runs. And batting now for Gretna is Emerson Johnson, who took Storts' yard 3 times yesterday. She scored more than half of her runs herself. Here comes the pitch from Storts. High for ball 1 and outside. It is a 1-0 count. Westview has no outs. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Another ball hit. Bozan can't hold on to the catch, as Gretna now has a runner on first. But what an effort from Bozan to try to get to that, as she had to cover long ways to make somewhat of a play.
Number 0, second baseman, Maddie Chris.
Having a little bit technical difficulties with the camera, but up now for Gretna is number 0, Madeline Curris. And here comes the pitch from Storts, and it is high and outside for ball 1. Class B districts start today, as Class A districts end today. And here comes the pitch from Storts. Line drive, just foul for strike 1. And Curris got almost all of it, almost hitting her first base coach, as he had to duck and take cover. So it's a 1-1 even count now. Westview still has not got Gretna out any times yet today. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Outside. Curris thought about it and held back. Didn't even show she was swinging, but she did attempt a lunge at it. So it's a 2-1 count now. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Ball inside, in the box, according to the umpire. And there's a 3-1 count now. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Strike 2, and it is a full count now. It is a full count now. No outs. Runner is on first. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Hit off the handle. Elke under it. Does not attempt the double play. And Westview finally gets an out. Martin did not throw it. Most likely because yesterday she did throw one away in the Lincoln Northeast game. Gretna did play a game before this against Lincoln Northeast, as they won 12-2, ending the game early. As Storts' pitch on the new at-bat is a ball. Batting for Gretna is number 14, Kennedy Barton, and she took Storts a yard twice in yesterday's affair. 1-0 count with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Outside and low for ball 2. Here comes the 2-0 pitch from Storts. Swing and a miss from Barton. That is strike 1. Barton helped Johnson yesterday as she scored 2 of the 5 runs that Gretna put on the scoreboard. As Hurt and Johnson were the only ones that scored for Westview, as a foul ball is hit. So it will be a 2-2 even count now. 1 out. Runner is still on first for Gretna. Two count. Here comes the pitch. Low. Gets away from Garmong. Johnson will get second. And Gretna now has a runner in scoring position. Is a full count again for Storts. With 1 out, runner is now on second and in scoring position. Full count. Here comes the pitch. Ball outside, and that will be a walk for Barton as runners are now on first and second. Storts wanted that call, and so did every other Wolverines fan. As
Number 21.
bases
catcher,
are
Emerson Boyer.
bases 1 and 2 are full. Garbon talks to Storts as now batting for Gretna is number 21, Emerson Boyer. The runners are on first and second, so Westview has a chance at a double play ball. And here comes the pitch from Storts. Strike 1. Storts starts off the count up. Coming into the tournament, Boyer is batting a .218 with 12 hits. Very interesting. As an 0-1 count, here comes the pitch. Outside and looks almost identical to Storts' last pitch. It is an even count now at 1-1. And here comes the pitch from Storts. Pop fly. No one can get there. Hey, Naomi Tackett with the throw to third. And it is in time as Westview gets the second out of the inning, preventing a bases-loaded opportunity for Gretna. Bringing up number 7, Riley Hurd. And pinch running now is for Gretna. For Boyd is number 24, Ella Vance.
Now running at first base, number 24.
Great heads-up play by Naomi Tackett to get the second out of the inning. And she could have gone second there, but got the lead runner out. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Stort starts off the count again up. Feel a little bit of the heat coming off the turf. And here comes the pitch from Storts. Bunt shown but pulled back. That is a 1-1 even count now. One count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Hurd. Is that a strike 2? The count is now 1-2. 1 pitch away from an out. Westview trying to end this inning. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Low and away for ball 2. It is a 2-2 even count now. Coming into the tournament, Hurd is batting a .299 with 20 hits. Pretty decent. That is a 2-2 even count. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Low, rolls in, gets away from Garmong. And runners are now at third and second. And Gretna has a chance to score 2 here early on. No force opportunity, only at first now, as it is another full count early in this game for Westview. Here comes the pitch from Storts. High and away, that is ball 4. Bases are juiced. This will bring up for Gretna number 2, Ali Burrell. Key injury out for Westview is number 17, Aaliyah Wegner, who fractured her L4 vertebrae. And that could be a problem for Westview, as they now only have 2 pitchers available.
Now batting number 8, Natalie Buzicki.
Gretna is up 1-0 still. As pinch hitting for Burrell is Natalie Buzicki. And here comes the pitch from Storts. Fly ball hit to Tackett. She is under it, and Westview gets out of the jam. But Gretna scores first. It is 1-0 your score. One 0 is your score in the top of the second. Gretna is leading as Rue Piper bounces
Batting number 11,
ball
baseman,
1
Emma Miller.
to Emma Miller, who is leading off the inning for Westview. There's a stronger breeze today. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1, just over Miller's knees. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Miller. The count is now even at 1-1. Comes a pitch from Piper. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Gretna gets an early out of this inning. As next up for Westview is Naomi
Number
Tackett.
33, center fielder Naomi Tackett.
Coming into the tournament, Tackett has 20 hits. And ball 1 is the first pitch Rue Piper throws to Tackett. Comes the pitch to Rue Piper. strike one. Tackett didn't like that pitch. Too bad. It was a strike. This count is now even at 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Tackett. Swing and fouled off. And that'll be strike two. Too low for Tackett to hit, but too high for Piper to get a swing and miss. That is a 1-2 count now. Gretna has got Westview out one time this inning. And here comes the pitch from Piper. High for ball two, so the count is now even at 2-2. Tackett trying to get on base. Tackett has 4 walks coming into the tournament. Let's see if she gets one here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Piper is pitching a gem so far. As this brings up Piper Storts up next for Westview. And Piper has only given up 1 hit. That can be considered as a fielder's choice. And bringing up next for Westview is number 32, Piper Storts. Here comes the pitch for Piper Storts. Foul ball off the backstop for strike 1. Behind the plate for Gretna today is Briley Hurd. And she got pretty decently yesterday. Only 2 got by her the whole game. And here comes the pitch for Storts. Low for ball 2. Two, 1 count. Here comes the pitch.
Good hold. Not you. Good hold.
Look up and away. But the umpire calls it a strike, so the count is now 2-2. Westview has 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Swing and a miss, strike 3. And Westview goes 1, 2, 3 on 3 strikeouts. Piper is pitching amazing, only causing 2 runners on. And Westview stays scoreless. That scores 1-0. Gretna is leading. They have a chance to score more. Welcome back to the bottom of the second inning. Leading off of Gretna is Morgan Daniel. And Westview is trying to get their first shutout inning of the day. And just a reminder, if Westview does lose this game, they are not done. And they'll have one more try to defeat the Gretna Dragons. Here comes the pitch from Storts. And it is a strike 1 to start the bottom of the second. And for the most part of the game yesterday was scoreless up until about the last 3 innings, where lots of fireworks did go off. But here from Daniel. Fair ball, and Daniel's speedy legs are safe at first. So Gretna gets an early runner on. As up next for Gretna
Number 10. First
is
baseman,
Ava Nance. And that ball was very close from going foul, as Westview is unable to get out Daniel. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Low for ball 1. Here comes a pitch from Source. Up and away. Daniel is safe at second. And she was there by a mile. As wind has died down just a little bit. Source does not get the called strike. And here comes the pitch. It is 2-0 count. Low. Ball is low, but Nance swings, or check swings it, I guess. She was halfway between a full swing and a check swing. But it is a called strike, so the count is now 2-1. Gretna has a runner in scoring position. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Up and away, gets away from Garmong. Daniel will take third. Daniel is speedy. It is a 3-1 count now. As Westby is trying to get at least an out here. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Ball stays fair. And Daniel will score. As the ball looked foul on that play. But the blue calls it fair. And Gretna scores it, so they're up 2-0 now against Westview. And here comes the pitch. And it's strike 1. Batting now for Gretna is their top of the order, Marshall, who did hit a dinger early in this game already. Corners are playing up. Wind is blowing to right. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Up and away, or up and in for ball 1. So the count is now 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Hit ball hit to center. Naomi cannot catch it. But runners will not advance. So there's runners now on first and second. Westview still has no outs. And batting now for Gretna is number 13 is Emerson Johnson. And she has power as she hit multiple no-doubters yesterday in the 9-5 game. 2-0 is your score. Westview is scoreless. Here comes the... Never mind. Umpire calls time. An unnecessary timeout from the umpire behind the plate. Here comes the pitch from Source. Loaf for ball 1. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Up and away for ball 2. And there's a 2-0 count now. Storts already has lots of pitches already. Here comes the pitch. It is a strike one called. Johnson did not like it. It is a 2-1 count now. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Hit ball. That will drop. Tackett tries for 3. Safe. Miller is off the bag. So bases are juiced with no outs in the bottom of the second for Gretna. Bringing up Madeline Kurz for Gretna.
Number 0, second baseman, Maddie Kurz.
Haven't seen her a whole lot in the field today, but there's no need. Westview did not get a single contact hit last inning. Here comes the pitch from Swords. Hit ball is down the line, and this will bring 1 and 2 around for Gretna. So your score is now 4-0. Dragons are up. Up now for Gretna after the 2-hit RBI from Curris is number 14, Kennedy Barton, who also went yard twice yesterday, previously mentioned. And Curtis did not hit the tar out of the ball on that pitch. And hit it hard enough to get it past Pretty Man Jones out first. Pretty Man Jones will lead it off the top of the third. Here comes a pitch from Source. Foul tip. It'll be a strike 1. Nothing is your score. Here comes a pitch from Source. Swing and a miss again. It is an 0-2 count now. 1 pitch away from getting the first out of the inning. Westview still hasn't got a single out in this inning and has given up 3 runs. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Fouled off. So it's still an 0-2 count. Runners at the corners here. Westview has a chance to get a double play. But to do so, they would have to give up a run. Here comes a pitch from Storts. Fly ball. Hit to right center. Danner under it. And that will score 1 for Gretna again. Gretna is leading by 5 now. But Westview finally gets an out. Gretna scored 3 runs without an out there. And this brings up number 21, Everson Boyd. Lozane could not make the tag on that play. Go by Garmong was just a little bit shy. So it count is now 1-0, bringing up number 21, Emerson Boyer. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Low for ball 2. It is a 2-0 count now. Count. Here comes the pitch. High for ball 3. Count now. Westview might have to put in Miller. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Strike 1. It is a 3-1 count now. Thing about putting in your only other pitcher this early is that Source might have to come in for the next game if you put in Miller. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Bunt fouled off. So it is a full count now at 3-2. Westview does have an out. Seating here is pretty much full. And here comes the pitch from Storts. Full count. Low for ball 4, and there is runners now at first and second. Westview now has a chance at a double play ball, but Gretna has a runner in scoring position. Bring it up.
Number 7.
Riley Hurd. And pinch running now for the Dragons is number 24, Ella Vance. Westview calls timeout here. One out. Hurd is up. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off for strike 1.
Aiden.
0-1 count. A blue balloon comes onto the field. Storts will have to wait to throw her pitch. Storts still keeping the same pitch call. Here comes the pitch from her. Bunt is fouled off. So the count is now 0-2. Game right now getting a little out of the hands of Westview and into the hands right now. Gretna has all the momentum in the world. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Ball outside for ball 1. Here comes the pitch from Storts. 1-2 count. Hit back up to her. Safe at third. A questionable call there from the umpire, as bases are now juiced with 1 out. Westview had a chance at an out to try to get the lead runner out. Gretna calls timeout here.
Now batting number 2, Ellie Burrell.
Ellie Burrell is now up. No pinch hitter is needed this time. Bases are loaded. Gretna could pretty much put the games out of any comeback chance for Westview. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Up and away for ball 1. Comes the pitch from Storts. Popped up foul for strike 1. It is a 1-1 even count now. Bases are loaded, but Gretna is up by 5. Westview hasn't scored a single run yet. It is only the bottom of the 2nd inning. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Out and away for ball 2 from Storts. If Gretna were to win this game, they would have to win another one. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Low and away for ball 3. It is a 3-1 count now. Storts could walk in a run. Storts had to pitch 2 games yesterday. Here comes the pitch from her. And he gets through Savannah Pretty Man Jones. 6 runs and 7. Play at third. Tagged out, and that is the second out of the inning. But Gretna scores 2, so her score is 7-0. Not looking too good for Westview here. Excuse me, 6, not 7. Oh, never mind. Don't ever read the scoreboard, kids. Throw at third. In time! Bozan drops it. Still out on the transfer. That will end the inning. But Gretna scores 6. It is 7-0. And that could be a make-up call. 7-0 is your score. Gretna is leading.
Tell him not to try to run on her.
Garmong's dad just came by, told me to tell you to not test Garmong's arm. And Rue Piper will still be throwing for Gretna. Leading off the top of the third for Westview is Savannah Pretty Man Jones, and Westview needs to strike and try to cut into the lead from Westview.
For Gretna in the second inning, 6 runs and 6 hits and no errors.
Officially, no errors were committed in that last inning, but you could say Tackett did drop one. Westview is scoreless. Score is 7-0. Top of the lineup is near. Cadence Bozan is in the hole. But Savannah Pretty Man Jones is up right now. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Ball low for ball 1. It's a 1-0 count right now. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Swing and a miss from Pretty Man Jones, as that is a strike 1. The count is even. Wind has died down from the first inning. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss again. That is twice. Pretty Man Jones swings at a ball that is low and outside. The count is now 1-2. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Low again. Pretty Man Jones stays disciplined. And the count is now 2-2. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Hit ball. Hit too deep. And Gretna makes the first out of the inning.
Number 16, left fielder Adriana
Number 10,
Moore.
Ava Nansen, left field, made that catch. And Adriana Moore is now up for Westview. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Ball low and outside for ball 1. Gretna's infield is playing up on Moore, as they know her speed is very quick, and they will need a quick transition to get her out. Swing and a miss from Moore, as the count is now 1-1. Count is 1-1. Here comes the pitch. High for ball 2. Just missed the outside high corner. It's a 2-1 count now. Two-one count. Here comes the pitch. Low and outside for ball 3. Top of the order is on deck right now with Cadence Bozan. And there's a little bit of action in Westview's bullpen. 3-1 count. Here comes the pitch from Wu Piper. Low. Westview has a runner on. And it is the girl who you want on, as Moore is one of the fastest on the team. This brings up the top of the order. Cadence Bozan is up now. Led off the game with a double. Here comes the pitch from Wu Piper. Swing and a miss from Cadence Bozan, as that will be strike 1. Miller is the one in the bullpen, but Gretna's bullpen is also active right now. Gretna makes the pitcher's change, as now pitching for Gretna is number 10, Ava Nance.
Your attention, please. Now pitching number 10, Ava Nance.
Gretna trying to save their pitching if they can hold out this game. And since Wu Piper was Gretna's first pitcher, they are able to use her again later in this game. Score 7-0. Westview has nothing to lose at this point other than the game itself. Bozan is up. Count is 0-1. And Nance comes into a middle of an at-bat. Moore is on first. Here comes the pitch from Nance, and it is a strike right down the middle. Doesn't get much better than that. Change up 2. The count is now 0-2. Outfield is playing at the edge of the warning track. Here comes the pitch. Up and away. Moore will get second, as Westview now has a runner again in scoring position. Last time Westview had a scoring position in this game was in the first inning with leadoff Cadence Bozan, and she is up right now. Here comes the pitch for Bozan. Low. Knocked down for ball 2. Count is even at 2-2. Cadence Bozan could be looking for a walk here, but she should want to hit. Here comes the 2-2 even count. Here comes the pitch from Nance. Low again. Well, you don't have to swing if the ball's 3 deep under. That is a full count now with 1 out. Here comes the pitch. Low again. Moore will get third, and she's saved. Westview now has runners at the corners. Danner is now up for Westview. And she went too deep. She had too deep yesterday,
Number 5.
helping Westview win 9-5 against the Dragons. Westview's down 7-0. Here comes the pitch from Nance. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Gretna is 5 runs away from ending this game early in this 3rd inning. Here comes the pitch from Nance. Ground ball hit to Gretna's dugout, and their coach is unable to make the Olay play. As the count is now 0-2. But Gretna has 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Nance. Ground ball fouled. Ellie Burrell, 3rd baseman for Gretna, shows their coaches how it is done. And the count is now 0-2. 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Nance. High. And it is 1-2 is your count now. Here comes the pitch for Danner. Swing and a miss. First base is occupied, so Danner was out anyways. Smart play by Bozan.
Number 1.
Now up for Westview is number 1, Elkie Martin.
You got it, Elkie.
Westview trying to cut into the lead with 2 outs now.
You got it, Elkie.
Comes the pitch. High for ball 1. Nance threw her changeup a little bit too high for ball 1. Comes the pitch from Nance. Ball inside. And the count is now 2-0 with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch for Martin. Line drive foul. So the count is now 2-1. First strike of this at bat for Nance. Gretna will switch their pitcher. That means that Nance can no longer pitch this game. And Rue Piper, if she is taken out again, cannot come back in. Gretna getting a little cheesy here. That is a 2-1 count. Finally, time to play ball. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Low. So the count is now 3-1. Martin did take Rue Piper yard yesterday. Comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Up and away. Play at home. Moore, it gets there. And Westview cuts into the lead by 1. And the score is now Westview 1, Gretna 7. Great play. Great play by Hurd to get on her horse to get the ball.
Let's go, Jimmy.
Does help with the backstop being padded, so the ball did bounce back a lot. But Jenny Holtorf is up, and she did hit 2 out yesterday. And here comes the pitch. Line drive. Gets through. And Bozan will stay at third, so bases are juiced for Emma Miller. And Emma Miller is due for a hit. She hasn't done much at the plate, all district playoff tournament, whatever you call it. But there are 2 outs now. Westview does get on the board.
Now batting number 11, third baseman Emma Miller.
Jenny Holtorf will run. Usually she gets a pinch runner.
You got it, 11.
Breeze has picked up a little more here. Here comes the pitch to Miller. Ground ball is hit to third. Out at first in time. But Westview does cut into the lead by 1. Your score is now Gretna 7, Westview 1. Leading off Gretna on the bottom of the third. Your score is 7-1, but leading off for Gretna is number 1, Morgan Daniel. And Westview still keeps sorts in after giving up 6 runs last inning. She gave up 6. Gretna scores 7, and her score is 7-1. Gretna leads. Pitch 1 of the bottom of the third inning is a ball, just misses outside. And it's looking right now that we will play a second game. That game will be at 4 o'clock. And here comes the pitch from Sorts. Strike 1. Westview is still in this game, you could say. And if the second inning didn't happen, your score is tied 1-1. Comes the pitch from Storts. Inside. Daniel is up now for Gretna, and she is speedy. I'm surprised corners of the infielders aren't playing up more than they should be. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Shows bunt, pulls it back high, ball 3. Count as 3-1. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Count is full. Daniel's batting a .294 coming into this tournament with 5 hits. Comes the pitch. Strike 3. Daniel goes down looking to not like it too bad. She's out of here. for out number 1 of the inning. This brings up number 10, Nance. Started out pitching. She didn't start out pitching, but she came in to pitch last inning and got taken out almost immediately. Here comes the pitch from Storts, and it is a strike 1. Batting, Nance has a .333 batting average coming into the tournament. And she has only 6 hits. Umpire thought about calling that a strike, holds it back, and the count is now 1-1. Just misses outside. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Low for ball 2. Count is 2-1. Westview does have an out. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Swing and a tipped. So the count is now 2-2. Westview with 1 out. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Swing and a check swing miss from Nance will be the second out of the inning, bringing up the top of the order for Gretna. Megan Marshall, who did hit 1 out early in this game, starting off Gretna's 7 unanswered rally over 2 innings. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Ball low. This looked pretty good to me, but too bad for me. 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Outside dropped by Garmong, so the count will be 2-0 now. Strike 1 is called. There's a 2-1 count now with 2 outs. Marshall is up for Gretna still. Westview has 2 outs. Here comes a pitch from Storts. Fly ball is hit to Danner and is caught. Gretna goes 1, 2, 3. And Westview finally puts up a 0.
Nice inning, way to go.
The score is Gretna 7, Westview 1 after the bottom of the 3rd. Gretna will stick with Rue Piper.
Let's go, threes.
Leading off the top of the 4th inning for Westview is number 33, Naomi Tackett. Tackett was unable to get on last time she was up to bat.
Leading off for the Wolverines, number 33, center fielder Naomi Tackett.
Tackett has had an okay day at center field. And here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Strike 1. Tackett showed bunt, pulls it back, and it is a strike called by the umpire. And to be honest, umpire has called better strikes balls in this game. So little questionable. The count is now 0-1. Here comes the pitch from Root Piper. Foul ball. So the count is now 0-2. Root Piper, one strike away from striking out Tackett. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off by Tackett. The Piper yesterday gave up 7 runs against Westview. Most of those runs coming off of dingers. There was 8 dingers hit yesterday. It was a crazy game. 0-2 count now. No outs. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball hit to Burrell. Throw is wide. And Tackett will get second no matter what. And she takes out, Tackett takes out Nance.
Number 32, pitcher Piper Storts.
And batting now is number 32, Piper Storts. Tackett finally gets on. It's been a minute since she's got on. It's top of the 4th. Runner is now in scoring position for Westview. And there's a little bit of action in Gretna's bullpen. Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 1. Can't really tell who's pitching, who's warming up in the bullpen for Gretna. But it doesn't matter as Root Piper is pitching. And it hits Storts. So runners will be at first and second now.
First baseman, Savannah.
Batting for Westview now is Savannah Pretty Man Jones. Gretna calls a defensive timeout here in the top of the 4th. Looks like Zoe Harnley is warming up for Gretna. And actually, looking closely, it looks like number 23, Kimberly Starkovic. And here comes the pitch from Root Piper. Pretty Man Jones sows bunt, gets away, and there's runners now at third and second. Pretty Man Jones, all she has to do is put it in the green. It would give Westview a chance to score. Here comes the pitch from Root Piper. Fly ball hit to right. Tackett will tag. Throw at home. It's wide. And Westview is on the board again. It is 2-7. Adriana Moore is up now for Westview. Top of the order is one batter away. Bill Hurd, Gretna's coach, looks furious over there. Here comes a pitch for Moore. Shows bunt and it's a strike. Actually, I don't know what he looks like, so I don't know if it's him or not. But one of the male coaches is burning over there. Trying to inspire his team as he says, let's go. Here comes a pitch from Root Piper. It is swing and miss. And it's an 0-2 count now. Westview trying to cut into the lead as much as they can. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. It is low, ball one. It is a 1-2 count. Infield is playing very closely in. Up next for Westview is Cadence Bozan, and she is the top of the order. Here comes the pitch. It is outside. It is 2-2. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. It is low, full count. Curtis at second, a little upset. Full count now. Westview still only has one out. Here comes the pitch. Popped up, foul. There's still a full count. Infield playing back. Here comes the pitch for more. Swing and miss. Safe at first. Westview gets another runner on. Runners at the corners. Technically a strikeout. Gretna had a huge chance for an out, but this brings up the top of the order. Johnson is out and left. During Moore's at bat, she was playing pretty much almost about 20 feet away from the infield. Top of the order is up now. Cadence Bozan is up. One out, runners at the corner. Here comes the pitch. Low for a ball. It'll be 1-0. Outfield is now playing at the warning track on Bozan, knowing about her power. It's 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Low. It hits Bozan. Bases are juiced. And London Danner, two-time home run hitter for Westview, is up.
Number 5, right fielder, London Danner.
Gretna goes back to A-7 Nance. The Piper is officially done for this game. Strike one. Here comes the pitch from Danner. Low. So it's an even 1-1 count now. Wind is blowing to right. Chance for an Oppo Taco homer run here. Still only one out. Here comes the pitch. Chopper gets foul, and there's a 1-2 count now for Westview. One, two count. Here comes pitch. Popped up. Dropped. New life for London Danner. As that could be a costly mistake for the Dragons. Here comes the pitch. Strike 3, and you can't do that with bases loaded. 2 outs now.
Come on, one. You got it,
Elkie Martin is up now for Westview.
Number 1, Elkie Martin.
Here comes the pitch for Martin. Low for ball 1. 2 outs now. Bases are loaded. Outfield playing a little up on Martin, not respecting her power. Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 2. 2-0 count now. You can really tell one of the coaches over there is mad. Gretna makes the pitching change again to Rue Piper. And I guess I'm just terrible with my substitution pitching rules. As I guess you can just change your pitches as much as you want. No one cares. There's a 2-0 count with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch for Martin. High for ball 3. Gretna not confident with any of their pitching. Here comes the strike. Strike called very high. One of the highest called strikes I've ever seen. Count is now 3-1. Ball 4. That walks in a run. Score is now 3-7. Holtorf is now up for Westview. Grand slam does tie the game up for Westview.
Come on, Judy, you got it.
Here comes the pitch. Low for ball 1.
Hey, don't overdo it. Space it. Come on.
Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Holtorf hit it off her hands. And the count is now even at 1-1.
Come on, Ginny. Come on, Ginny.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Too high for anyone to make contact. The count's on 1-2. With 2 outs. Score is 3-7. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Gretna gets out of the jam. But Westview does cut the score even more. They're only down by 4 now. The score is 7-3. Strikeouts there really hurt Westview. As there's a huge chance for them to score a lot more runs. But just unfortunate events. And we are back. Swartz is still pitching for Westview. As the Grim Reaper herself,
13, left fielder
Emerson Johnson is up, and you could pretty much consider her the Grim Reaper at this point. But is to the bottom of the fourth inning. Your score is 3-7. Gretna is leading, and Swartz gets a first pitch strike on Johnson. And is outside for ball 1. Count is even at 1-1 now. Comes the pitch. Outside for ball 2. It's a 2-1 count now. Off the top of the wall. And Emerson Johnson will only get a single out of it. But leads off the inning with a single.
Number 0,
and if that swing had any launch angle to it, it would have been a no-doubter. But up now for Gretna is number 0, Madeline Curtis. And if Westview were to lose this game, there is a second game out of round 4. Not looking very brightly right now. Battle will start at 4. But Gretna has a runner at first, no outs. Madeline Curtis is up. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Temperature has dropped a little bit. As here comes a 1-1 pitch from Swartz, low for ball 2. If Westview were to win this game, they'll be... That is a no-doubter and is gone! Score is now Gretna 9, Westview 3. And Curtis just took the words out of my mouth, as I forgot what I was going to say. But anyways, Gretna is now leading 9-3 in the bottom of the 4th. There's still no outs.
Batting number 14, right fielder
2 runs away from ending this game. Ground ball hit the third base side and is fouled off, so it'll be strike 1. Comes the pitch. Is go diving catch by London Danners. That'll be the first out of the inning. Line drive is hit by Kennedy Barton, and that'll be the first out for Westview in this inning.
Number 21.
Now batting for Gretna is number 21, Emerson Boyer. Comes the pitch. Strike 1. Comes the pitch from Storts. Line drive. Caught by Cadence Bozanas. That'll be the second out of the inning.
Number 7, center fielder Riley Hurd.
Batting now for Gretna is number 7, Briley Hurd. Westview is just one win away from the title game or state playoffs. And Hastings. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Low and out for ball 1. Pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off. Count is even now at 1-1. Comes the pitch from Storts. High for ball 2. There's a 2-1 count now. Here comes pitch. Swing and a miss. Count is even now at 2-2 with 2 outs. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Line drive foul. So the count will remain 2-2. Lincoln Northeast did get defeated earlier today by Gretna 10-0. Or no, wrong. 12-2 was your score in that game. And here comes the pitch from Storts. High. That'll be ball 3. Full count now, 3-2 with 2 outs. Westview trying to get out of it. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Line drive, caught by Bozan, and that will end the inning. Gretna scores 2. But Westview at the end of the bottom of the 4th will be down by 6. 3 more chances, could be less for Westview to come back. Top of the 5th inning now, and leading off the inning is number 11, Emma Miller. And there will also be another sports live stream tomorrow. As for football, Westview is taking on Bellevue East, and it is the last home game of the season, so it will be senior night tomorrow. The score is 9-3. Gretna is leading, but Emma Miller is up now.
For Westview, number 11, third baseman Emma Miller.
Miller most likely to pitch next game. Score is 9-3. Here comes the pitch from Rube Piper. It is a strike 1. Rube Piper has been put in the pitch 3 times, along with Nance, who's been put in twice. Here comes the pitch. Gets rolled in and hits Miller, so Westview will have a runner on. Now batting for Westview is number 33, Naomi Tackett, who has got on base at least once or twice today. Here comes the pitch from her. High, gets away. Miller will get second. Runner is now in scoring position for Westview. Score would be tied if that second inning did not happen, as Gretna scored 6 runs in the second inning, and they are up by 6 right now. Here comes the pitch. Bunt is foul. Way foul. Not even a question about it. So it'll be a 1-1 count now. Tackett showing bunt. Pulls back, swings, and it gets through! Miller will stay at third, but runners are now on the corners. Bringing up number 32, Piper Stortz. Piper Stortz is up for Westview right now, as top of the order is near. Here comes the pitch. High for ball 1. No outs have been committed yet by Westview, as there is a chance here for bases to be loaded. It is a 1-0 count. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1, and that looked high. And it even looked outside. I don't know. Umpire has a different opinion than me, of course. And the count is now 1-1, even. No out. Runners are at the corners. Fastball does get a runner on second. Here comes the pitch. Low. Ball 2. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss from Stortz, and as the count is even now at 2-2. Westview needs at least 1 run to make it a game. Two count. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Stortz goes down on strikes once again. And bringing up number 7, Savannah Pretty Man Jones.
Number 7.
There's 1 out now. Westview still has runners at the corners. Top of the order is in the hole. Here comes the pitch. High for ball 1. One 0 count. Here comes the pitch from Pretty Man Jones. Strike 1. His count is even. Gretna is sticking with Rue Piper at this moment. Here comes the pitch. High for ball 2. One count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Even count is even now at 2-2.
You only need 1, 7. You got it.
If Westview loses this game, there will be another one. 15 minutes after this game ends. No way it starts at 4. Anyways, here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Pretty Man Jones stays alive. Count is still 2-2 with 1 out.
You got it right here, Steph.
2-2 count, 1 out. Runners at second and third. Here comes the pitch. Lows. And there's 2 outs now. Runners are at second and third.
Number 16, left fielder, Adriana Moore.
Adriana Moore is up now for Westview. She's got on a couple times today. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1, just low. Bill Hurd will talk to his pitcher now. One 0 count. Here comes the pitch. Strike. So 1-1 count now. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Outside and high. 2-1 count now. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here comes the pitch. Fouled off. Two out, 2-2 count. Here comes the pitch. Popped up. Burrell makes the catch. Gretna gets out of the jam again. And Westview is scoreless after the top of the 5th inning. Westview will stay with Storts. Most likely pitching Miller next game.
Or Westview.
Westview's just pretty much trying to get out of the game now.
Leading off for Gretna, number 2, third baseman, Ellie Burrell.
Ellie Burrell, who ended the inning with a catch last inning, is up now for Gretna. Here comes the pitch from Storts. High for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Strike one. It's 1-1 count now. Corners of the infield are playing up. Burrell gets her bat back in time. As a 2-1 count now. Burrell showing bunt again. Here comes the pitch. Ball high. Here comes the pitch. Pop up. More under it. Makes the catch. First out of the inning.
Number 1, designated hitter, Mo Daniel.
Westby wins this game. It'll be the first time in a long time that an OPS team for softball has made state. But now batting for Gretna is number 1, Morgan Daniel, and she has speed. First pitch is high for ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Bunt laid down. Throw by Miller. Not in time. Daniel gets on again off a bunt. Daniel has speed. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Popped up foul for strike 1.
Batting number 22, Carly Hudman.
Batting now for Gretna is number 22, Carly Hutman. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Bunt. Daniel too scared to try Garmong's arm. The count is now 1-1. Infield playing way up. Shows bunt. Gets it back. In time! Garmong goes her out at second, and that's the second out of the inning. That'll be the second out of the inning. Here comes the pitch. Ball outside for ball 2. The count is even now at 2-2. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Ground ball hit foul. 2-2 count now. Comes the pitch. Ball 3, full count. comes the pitch from Storts. Line drive in the gap. Turning for 2. Gets there with the stand-up double. Gretna now at the top of the order with number 4, Marshall, up to bat. Comes the pitch from Storts. Popped up. More under it. Makes the catch. Westview puts up a shutout half inning. Score is still 9-3. No, none of the sides are able to score in the 5th inning. Sixth, 7th inning are still meant to be played. As Westview is down by 6 as if right now.
Your attention, please. Gretna, number 9, Jaden Mosowski.
Pitching now for Gretna is number 9, Jaden Prasowski. And she pitched yesterday, giving up 3 hits, or 3 runs, or something like that. And she has to face the top of the order now for Westview. Just a reminder that Westview does have a home football game tomorrow, and it will be live starting around 7 o'clock.
Leading off for the Wolverines, number 10, Cadence Bosan.
But right now in this game, Cadence Bozan will lead off the top of the 6th. Your score is 9-3. Gretna leads. And the first pitch is a ball. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Looked a little low. And the count is now even at 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Prosowski. Ball. That pitch looks way better than the one the umpire behind the plate called a strike. So the count is now 2-1. Here comes the pitch from Prosowski. It is ball out. So it's a 3-1 count. And there have been better pitches this game that have been called balls, and that was one of them. This count is 3-1. Westview, no outs. Here comes the pitch from Prosowski. Point showed, and the count is now full. It is a full count now. No outs. Westview trying to cut in the lead as much as they can in these last innings. Here comes the pitch. Ball inside. And that looked pretty good. But Westview now has a runner on first. London Danner is up. She hit 2 out yesterday.
Number 5, right fielder, London Danner.
And Prososki will be benched for the moment. They'll probably put her back in. But pitching now is Ava Nance once again. At this point, you don't know who's really going to pitch next for Gretna. And we've just been bamboozled. Ava Nance is not pitching. It is Taylin Rupiper. Gretna delaying the game as much as they can. Gretna has only stayed with one pitcher, but Gretna has made multiple pitching changes.
Come on, 5. Come on.
So the game will not. So the next game, if Westby were to lose, will probably not start at 4, and it'll be probably just a little shy of 4:20, 4:25. Could even be a little 4:45-ish. Here comes the pitch from Piper, and it's popped up. Barton made up a lot of ground to catch that ball, and now batting is number 1, Elkie Martin.
Let's go, Elkie.
Number
You
1,
got it.
second baseman, Elkie Martin.
Hey, build something here, 1.
Go, Elkie. You got it.
Here comes the pitch from Piper, and it is a strike 1. High for ball 1. Count is even now.
Come on, 1.
Here comes the pitch. Rolled in for ball 2. Here comes pitch. Fouled off. It is a 2-2 count now.
Hey, still be smart. Deep breath. Reset.
Here comes the pitch from Wu Piper. Ground ball. Hit to Burrell. Makes the play. 2 outs now. Runner is on second. Yini Holtorf is up now for Westview.
You got it, Jenny.
Number 26, designated hitter.
Gretna is 4 outs away from winning this
You got
game.
it, Jen. Let's go.
Here comes the pitch from Wu Piper. Runner is on second. Low. For ball 1. Here comes the pitch from Wu Piper. Fouled off. Strike 1. comes the pitch from Will Piper. Low. Ground ball. Foul. 2-2 now is the count.
You got it, Jenny. This is it.
Here comes the pitch. Low. Ball 3. Full count with 2 outs for Westview. Comes pitch. Line drive gets through. Bozan on her way to score, and she will. Scores now 4-9. Westview down by only 5 now.
Now batting number 11, third baseman Emma Miller.
Batting now for Westview is number 11, Emma Miller.
Number 6, JC Ross Cotton.
And pinch running for Westview is number 6, JC Ross Cotton. And this is the first time she has pinch run all tournament. Here comes the pitch from Will Piper. Swing and a miss. Your strike 1. Here comes pitch. Ball 1. Count is now even at 1-1. Here comes the pitch. No one's there to get it. And Westview now has runners at first and second. Naomi Tackett is up now for Westview with 2 outs.
Let her get on, Emma.
Number 33, center fielder Naomi Tackett.
Here comes the pitch from Will Piper. Low, ball 1. Here comes the pitch. Ball low, ball 2.
Come on, Nate.
Here we go again.
Gretna will switch pitchers once again. And pitching now is number 10, Ava Nance. Almost playing guess who with the pitching for each at bat. And the count is now 2-0. Or 2 or count is 2-1 right now. Tackett showing bunt. Here comes the pitch. Low, ball 3. It is a 3-0 count right now. Location on that pitch looked like a ball, but the count is now 3-1. Tack it, showing bunt. Here comes the pitch. Ball 4 and bases are loaded for Storks. There's 2 outs. Will Gretna switch pitchers here? As if right now, no. Piper Storts is up to bat. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1. One no count. Here comes the pitch. Low, ball 2.
Hey, find that one, Piper, find that one.
Will Gretna stall the game even more if they switch pitching? Here comes pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Hey, you only need 1, 3-2. Come on, Pipe.
Here comes the pitch. Strike 2. This is a 2-2 count now. Don't want to go down looking here. Runners at all bases. Here comes the pitch. High and outside. Full count with 2 outs.
Hey, win it, Piper, win it.
Gretna will have their top of the order up for the bottom of the 6th. As here comes the pitch. Ground ball. Foul.
Come on, Piper.
It is a 3-2 count right now.
Hey, it's nothing you haven't done for us. Easy swing.
Here comes the pitch. Ball inside. That is a ball 4 walk. Score is now 5-9. Westview still down, and Rue Piper will come back into pitch. That is not a shocker.
You're only a junior. I wouldn't put up with this next year.
Now batting number 7, Savannah Prettyman.
Pinch running for Storts is number 2, Maya Millage, as Savannah Prettyman Jones is up now.
First base number 2, Maya Millage.
Here comes the pitch from Rue Pete Piper now. And there's a foul ball. Funny comment made in the stands, telling Rue Piper to not put up with this next year as she is only a junior. Pretty comical. Here comes the pitch. Ball low. Count is even out at 1-1. Here comes the pitch. Strike 1. Or strike. Strike 2 now. Here comes the pitch. High, ball 2.
Hey, find that one, Sam. Find that one. Go, Sam.
Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. That will end the inning, but Westview scores 2 more. Only down by 4 after the 6th inning. The bases are left loaded.
For Westview in the 6th inning. 2 runs, 2 hits, and no errors.
Westview will stick with Piper Storts to pitch. The score is now 5-9. Same score as yesterday. But instead of Westview leading, it's Gretna. Wind is blowing directly to right. Pretty strongly too. As the lead off the inning for the Gretna Dragons is number 13, Emerson Johnson. And if that second inning didn't happen, Westview would be leading by 2 right now. Just one of those innings, you know. Johnson will lead off the inning. Storts is pitching. Here comes the pitch.
Johnson.
Low for ball 1. Comes the pitch from Storts. Strike 1 is called, and the count is now even at 1-1. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Foul ball. Count is now 1-2. And look at this. Gretna is warming up a pitcher. Probably for next game. Could be using this game. Don't know. Here comes the pitch. Ground ball is fair. Tag is missed. Ferdinand Jones had the ball in her hand, not in her glove. So the runner is safe.
Number 0, second baseman, Matty Kuris.
So Johnson is safe at first, and that is an out Westview could have had. Didn't have to make the tag on that too. Could have just gone back to first and got the force. But anyways, Kuris is up. And that is a strike. So the count is 0-1. Kuris hit one out earlier in this game. Here comes pitch. Fouled off. It's been a 2-hour and 15-minute game so far. There's still another inning to be played if Gretna does not score 4. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Lined to right center. Outfield was playing in. Curtis could go 3. Play at 4. Umpire on his knees makes the call safe. So the score is now 10-5. Next up for Gretna will be number 14, Barton.
Number 14, right fielder Kennedy Martin.
Score is now Gretna 10, Westview 5. Gretna is leading by 5. Looking like another game will be played. Westview looks like they'll be playing Gretna 3 times in 2 days. Here comes pitch. Popped up foul off the backstop for strike 1. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Outside must have been for ball 1. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Fly out to Elkie Martin at second. Wasn't high enough to call a pop-up, not low enough to be a line out. But it will be the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 6, Chloe Woodward.
Now batting for Gretna. It's number 6, Chloe Woodward, and it is their first time up this district tournament. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Ball high. Here comes the pitch from Storts. Shows bunt. And throw is perfect. Tag down, and that is the second out of the inning. Runners are no long. And Bill Hurd is delaying the game once again. This game can't get delayed any longer. Actually, it can. Westview can still hit next inning. Umpire's taking a long time to decide what the call was. Out at third. That'll be the second out of the inning. One out count. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Woodward is still up to bat for Gretna. Here comes the pitch. Strike 2. These are 1-2 count now. Number 22, Carly Hutman, was warming up in the bullpen. Here comes a pitch from Swords. Low for ball 1. Or ball 2. the pitch. Popped up. Foul. So the count will still remain 2-2. Strike 3, and Westview gets out of the inning. But Gretna scores 1. Westview would need to score 5 to force Gretna to hit.
Big hits on 3. 1, 2, 3, big hit.
For Gretna in the sixth inning, 1 run, 2 hits.
Piper will start out the inning pitching. Very likely that there will be a pitching change. Adriana Moore will lead off the inning for Westview. This last inning will start at 4:17.
Leading off for the Wolverines, number 16, left fielder, Adriana Moore.
Game started at about 1:55. Here comes the pitch. Moore shows unable to lay it down. It'll be strike 1. Here comes the pitch from Rue Piper. Ground ball. Save at first. Westview gets a runner on early.
Number 10, shortstop, Cadence Bosan.
Top of the order is now batting for Westview. And leading off the top of the order is Cadence Bozan. Strike 1 is called, and that may have been the wrong call. That ball was at her eyeballs, if not higher. And is an 0-1 count to start off Bozan's at-bat. Here comes the pitch. High again. Surprised that wasn't called a ball or a strike. The count is now 1-1. Comes the pitch again. High. Doesn't call a strike on that one though. It is 2-1 now. Two and 1 is the count. No outs. Here comes the pitch. Hit off the end. 2-2 count now for Bozan. Here comes pitch. Hit off the handle. And Bozan is saved! Westview has 2 runners now with no outs. Danner is up for Westview.
Number 5, right fielder, London Danner.
Here comes pitch. But it's placed, makes contact, but foul for strike one.
Take your business, 5.
Punt is placed down. It will be an out, but runners will be on second and third now.
Hey, you gotta work, one. Gotta work.
And I'm not totally
You got
in
it, Oki.
agreement with that bunt call,
Second baseman,
as
Elkie
Westview needs five
You got it. Let's go.
runs to tie, and not 2. Here comes swing and a big miss by number 1 Elkie Martin to start her at bat out. Count is 0-1. Here comes the pitch. Strike 2.
Come on, one. Your hand.
Here comes the pitch for Martin. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Martin swung but didn't see the pitch. That'll be the second out of the inning. And almost guaranteed now that we will go to a second game.
You got it, Jim. Let's go.
number 26, Ginny Holtorf.
You got it, Jenny.
Here comes the pitch. Jammed. Holtorf fouls it off. Strike 1. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Here comes the pitch.
Oh!
That will be cut, and that's the ball game. Gretna wins 10-5. There will be a second game starting in about 15 minutes. Thank you for watching. A stream will be up shortly.